This is a glimpse into my life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
So for the second time today, we are rolling with the punches.
Right. We're messing everything up, but we got a really good interview today, so we don't want to keep screwing it up.
We already did, past tense, an interview with Michael Weems, but realized about 7 minutes in that record was never hit.
Right. So we're going to recap this first.
So we're going to re-record this intro, get Michael back on the phone,
right,
and redo the intro.
And it's Michael Weems from Michael Weems Collections. We met him down in Palm Springs. So we're going to give him a call, and we're just going to hear his story.
Yeah,
call him up, Keeks.
So bear with us. This is Life with Eric right here.
Life with Eric.
Life with Eric forgets to hit record.
I can't believe I did that. Call him up. Are you calling?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
This is Michael.
Michael Weems.
Hi, Michael.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back.
Hi, guys.
We actually just informed we actually just informed our audience that we screwed up the intro, and we're redoing it because
why not?
we don't want to miss anything.
Oh,
we're truthful.
right on.
And just to recap, we were in Palm Springs, and we were walking down the street, and we ran into Michael Weems Collections at nighttime and looked in the window, and we're so fascinated we went back in the daytime, and then we met Michael himself. And why don't you introduce yourself, Michael? Tell people what you do.
Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael Weems, and I'm an artist in Palm Springs, California. I have a gallery here on Palm Canyon Drive, 384 North Palm Canyon Drive. I've been here for 18 years now. I'm the oldest gallery in town, actually. And it's a fun place. I try to make really fun, great things and give people a great experience here. So
yeah, we were obsessed with your store. We walked in your store and immediately became very joyful because your art is so unique and funny, and we had such a good time in the store. And then we ended up meeting you.
Well, that's a whole different ball of Jesus.
But I became obsessed with your store, crazy. But that's why we wanted you as a guest. And so,
well, I really appreciate that, and I'm thrilled to be on your show because you were great clients, and you kind of sum up my perfect client.
Oh,
and
thanks.
You're welcome, and thank goodness I have a lot of really great people like you that come in that are just ready for a fun experience.
Yes.
And I'm all about bringing that to people that open my door. So, that was great. And I remember when you came in, you didn't steal anything. You didn't write any bad checks. So
we didn't.
Right, no.
I think we paid with cash, actually.
Yeah, I think I slipped one of those. I think I slipped one of those dicks in my pocket, and Kylie made me put it back.
Oh God! And then strutted around the casino. Yeah. We have strutting dicks. Yes. No, if people haven't been in the gallery before, and so many people walk by at night, and they're like, "What's going on in there? Let's make sure we come back tomorrow." It's a really nice experience when they do, because everybody's like, "Oh, we walked by while you were closed," and then I get to give them the full show.
Yes, because you just get a little glimpse of it. The full Monty.
The full Monty.
That's an appropriate.
That explains
phrase.
it all. I have one question.
Yeah,
I do have one question for you. When we walked by, there was these pills. And I don't know if it's because I'm a straight white guy or a straight white guy or
Are you? No.
a straight married man that I don't know what the
backstory of the pills
the significance of these pills are.
That's what we cut off on the first part.
Yeah. A lot of people ask about the pills, and the reason why there are pills in the gallery and I create pills as art is because Americans mostly don't want to take any kind of responsibility for their health. And so having this one big oversized pill that somebody can put on their desk or in their kitchen or in their office, it's just a reminder to take care of yourself first and don't run to a bottle of pills to look after your health.
Yeah,
right?
See, we never knew that. I didn't know. I thought it was something like an ecstasy thing or
Which I said
Molly
no,
thing.
Yeah,
I said, no, it's
you
not.
went right down
He
the
did.
gutter.
He
yeah.
did.
I'm thinking Coachella and stuff, That's what I
Yeah,
I said that was not
exactly.
it, but I wasn't expecting it to be that, which I like that backstory.
Yeah, it was a more puritanical reason that I have so many pills. There's other things in the gallery that'll get you into trouble, but the pills aren't one of them.
Right, but they are
Unless
very.
you-
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say unless you think they're suppositories, and some people I tell them that's what they are.
Is that what you thought? Suppositories, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't even go there. But the art and the pills are very beautiful. Like they're really spectacular.
It is. It's really unique.
Thank you. I do small pills in frames, and they have a lot of different names, and the pills are loose in there, and one will be called like Lunch with Mother, or one's called Judy Garland's Purse, and it's just a little fun snapshot of people's lives. One is called Just 10 More Pounds, and because we all have different places where we've needed pills in our life, and we know people that have had a purse full of pills.
Self-medicated.
Right.
Yeah.
My mother.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, my Aunt Daryl.
Oh, I like the backstory. I know. I'm like, might have to get a pill now.
Oh, my God. The pill, I mean, Americans just don't want to take any responsibility for their health. And sometimes, and now we have the whole Ozempic thing.
Right.
That's getting crazy, too. Who knows what's going to happen with that?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Just a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I need to sign a bag of sticks. Wait all day to say that. Oh, my God.
I came at the right time.
Oh, my God.
That's what he said.
Just don't get it on my shoes, lady.
Real good.
No. You know what? It's Sunday. You can light a candle tomorrow at church. Oh, my God. Work at that Christian store you work at.
The grocery store. That's where I'm going to buy my produce.
Oh, my God. Nothing but cucumbers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Don't get pink eye touching my door handle when you leave.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Sorry about that.
Oh, no.
What did those guys, did they buy any coasters, those guys?
They were over there snickering and laughing. No, they bought like serious art.
Oh.
And then they bought my bag of dicks.
Yep.
You know, I did.
What's the bag of dicks you
did.
saw?
The
What
bag
is
of
that?
dicks.
I can't remember.
Well, actually, on my website, for Mother's Day, because I have this tenuous relationship with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Right. She's the reason for the bedwetting and the shoplifting so many years ago.
Right. Actually, yes.
And the reason I'm gay. She's the reason I'm gay.
Right.
She's like, Michael, do you think I had anything to do with it? I'm like, what
Yes.
do you mean anything to do with it?
Everything.
It's all your fault. She's like, oh, well, I hear it's hereditary. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's not. It's just you.
It's just you. You're the reason. And all the other neighborhood kids. So listen. So I took this image of a penis and I made it into flowers. They're called my sexy Gerber days.
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't realize they were penises. Were they penises?
They're penises.
I did not realize that.
So
I'm gonna have to look
did them in a
closer
bunch of
now.
different colors. Yeah, you have to look closely. So I did one in blue, and I sent it to my mother for Mother's Day.
Oh, did she
hung
notice?
It up on her wall. No, in her born again Christian Trump fucking nightmare house. And all her
penis
dingy
daisy.
dumbass friends, yeah, they all come over and they're like, "Oh, that son of yours, he's so good, he's so sweet."
That's funny. Where'd you grow up? Where did you grow up originally?
Annapolis, Maryland.
Yeah,
Oh, Maryland. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So,
oh my gosh.
And I moved to California like 20 years ago, and people are like, Michael, don't you miss the East Coast? Don't you miss blah blah blah? And I'm always listen. I could go the rest of my life without ever seeing another woman dressed in colonial garb making a fucking broom or a candle. So
That's true. You don't get that on the West Coast.
No. I'm like, show me where Sharon Tate was stabbed to death. That's what I care about. That's the American history I want to know. I don't give a fuck about Betsy Ross. Right?
Right. Yeah, West Coast, man.
West Coast. Right. Jeez Louise.
And some of your other art in the store, and we're gonna go back to the coasters even because we missed a little bit of that for some reason on our broadcaster. But some of your other art is the ornaments. Do you sell a lot of those ornaments? I bet you do.
Oh my God, yeah.
I
just sold out of black dick. We just sold out of black dick ornaments because of the OJ.
Oh
Really?
my God, that is so weird.
Yeah, because I paired it up with an orange. It was a twofer.
Oh, yeah. The OJ.
You know?
Very creative.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, I try to stay current.
we were. Well, go ahead, Kylie. I know.
Oh,
you're
I was
gonna
just gonna say wherever we do little travels, our thing is now we pick up an ornament from that place that reminds us of it, and we forgot to get an ornament last time we were there.
We were coming back to your place. It was nighttime, so we never
but we're
got the
coming
ornament.
back to Palm Springs in October, so we'll have to swing by and pick up an ornament.
I can't wait. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm doing the most horrible ornaments for the New Year, for the Christmas. Yeah.
Okay, so they'll be out in October?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh, yeah, they're out. I mean, a bunch of them are out now.
Oh, good.
Can't wait.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring our friends over there too. They're gonna love it.
Oh my God.
There's
so
what?
My
go ahead.
My hope is with the ornament is that, like, I assume that everybody has a nut bag of a mother like I do.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah, mine's on the podcast all the time.
And she's a nut bag. Sorry, Diane.
Oh, God.
Better take that back, Keeks. She
So
only lives
good.
up the street. She better take that back.
Oh, yeah. She's coming down right now with a tuna noodle casserole.
It's so funny. They make tuna noodles all the time.
Do.
Yeah.
Shut up. Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tuna noodles on toast.
What?
Oh,
They put it on toast.
Hair in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Dog hair, at least.
Yeah, dog hair in it. Like, oh, God.
But the one ornament that fascinates Kylie and I, we were looking, is it nail polish remover, or is that a popper?
No, it's a popper.
Right.
It's popper.
You know what a popper is?
I think he knows what a popper. Do you know what a popper is?
Barely.
A question,
I
honey.
actually do from my
Eric,
my
that's
trip.
the question.
My trip from Palm Springs, I learned what
I learned a
a
lot.
popper was, and
Didn't know.
I
Just recently learned this.
I was fascinated by it, but yeah, I didn't know such things existed in this world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Things
You've been
exist.
missing out.
You know what?
What?
Poppers are the gateway drug for anal sex.
Yes.
It like loosened your asshole up or something, right?
It loosens everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Everything.
yeah, that's what it's for.
Now I'm
And
interested. Now I'm interested.
Oh yeah, I'll send you a case.
Oh my God, a case.
He'll try them.
I might be just a
Well, here's
one and done, Michael.
Yeah,
A
I
case.
know it might be. You know, Palm Springs is such a crazy, decadent town.
I didn't know how to describe it, but I loved it when we were there. We're coming back
It's
in October.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, I literally am from this conservative Methodist family,
Right.
but I've always been like on the edge in the black sheep and all that. You know, all that Depeche Mode, Morrissey bullshit.
Right. Yeah.
So, which I still love.
Which I totally get that. I love Depeche Mode.
I opened the gallery like 18 years ago, and these people would come in here with the craziest shit would come out of their mouth. I'm like, this is amazing gold. I mean,
is that part of the
like
coaster? The sayings on the coasters?
Oh, fuck yeah!
Just hear what people say.
I have a coaster. Well, I have a coaster. These two old people came in, just really fucked up.
Oh.
And that's just like half the town. That's half my customer.
Yeah, that was us when we were there. We were
old.
hammered a lot.
And I was like, hi, good afternoon, welcome to my gallery. Where are you visiting from? They're like, oh, we're from Beverly Hills. And I was like, oh, that's nice. And they're like, oh, I love your dishes. And they're weaving back and forth, and they're old. And I said, she said, oh, I love your dishes. She said, but we don't cook food in our kitchen. So we don't use dishes. We only cook drugs.
Oh, okay.
What?
And I said, huh. I thought
I
I've
got a
never
coaster
heard
for
that.
that.
Exactly. No. And I said, well, why don't you just buy your Coke like everybody else?
Right.
And she's like, oh, she waved her hands in the air like dismissively. She's like, oh, I did Coke once. For 12 years.
I have seen that coaster.
I was like, oh my God, I'm putting that on a coaster.
Thank you for that inspiration.
Yeah.
That's like that's what my dad always says. God, I haven't drank for 16 years, and everybody always goes, no. He goes, yeah. Then I turned 17.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my God. Hi, ladies. How are you? Good. Welcome to my gallery.
Hey, hey, Michael. If they're gonna look at the coasters, have them pick out one, and then come and read it into your phone.
Oh, they are.
Let's just hear one of them or something.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay, so ladies, I'm on a podcast. I need your undivided attention. Are you drunk yet? No, sir. We have champagne. We can get you drunk.
I like it.
Listen, I'm on a podcast with friends of mine in Nevada, and they're interested in what you think of my coasters. Have you read any of them yet?
I wanted to read them, and I wanted
Even
This one.
what's he say?
Even Jesus thinks you're a cunt.
Oh my God.
You know what? Yeah.
He does.
I want my
Oh my God.
What was? Oh, you couldn't hear that one. What was that one, Michael?
Condoms prevent minivans.
Yeah.
And that's the very first poster I ever did.
Oh.
That launched this entire. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Fun fact.
That's
yeah.
wild.
Here's one for you. Sex may make your day, but anal makes your whole week. So good.
You'll have to try
You're
that popper
such
and
a
tell
good
me.
aunt. Aunt of the year. Oh my God. All right, ladies, have a ball. Thanks.
That sounds so fun. That's that like I'm no artist or anything like that, but that's what I said. That's what I admire about your store and admire about you, because you can just be
Say what you want.
yourself and say what you want. Because
Well,
if people really heard what my mind said all day, or how Kylie and I actually really talk to each other,
Might be offended.
yeah. And then but it's hard to do.
I have a candle here that's called Fresh Ass, and I get to say to people, "Oh my God, please smell my ass," and they're terrified.
I think we also might need to do that candle when we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I get, you know what the funny thing is? I get to say it to like 18-year-old Episcopal girls from
Right.
like Houston. And
What
the
are their
father will be like,
reactions?
oh God. The girls are like, Mom, that smells great. But then the father will be like, I don't know,
You're right.
Yeah. Okay, so
Go ahead.
I want to share this with you. There
Sure.
are two of my coasters that make Catholic women run out screaming into the street.
Ooh.
Okay.
Here it comes. Number one, two things that never get old: dark humor and unvaccinated children.
It's true.
Never get old.
And the next
Okay.
one is, it's not drinking alone if you're pregnant.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's true. That's true.
It's so good.
God.
It's so good.
Now,
They are
and then
good.
the last one is, you never told me about your STD. And then the little bubble says, our STD.
you're
Our
sharing, yeah.
STD.
Oh God. It was funny when we were in there last time. I think it was Nelson. I believe we were talking to him. Was telling that you have wallpaper in these Sanes.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that
Oh,
really good
God,
for like a
yeah.
bathroom?
I feel like it
Dude.
is.
Totally. The wallpaper, I did all 130 of my coasters
Oh my gosh.
on wallpaper.
That's
So you could just sit there with your hemorrhoids and your poppers thinking about why you shouldn't have done anal last night
right,
and read the wallpaper.
right.
Yeah.
As you're crying in the stall or whatever, you read
In your
the wallpaper.
stall,
and read
in
the
your
Yeah.
wallpaper.
bathroom.
Well, I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
It seems like a good thing to put in like a public
It's a
bathroom.
Verizon store.
And a
Yeah.
Verizon.
But it seems like a good thing, like if you have like a fun bar or something like that, you put
Oh,
that
yeah,
and people just
they
stand in the
totally
bathroom
should.
and read these things. I don't know if anybody
Totally.
has anybody ever commercially put it in their bathroom.
They should.
Like
I've had not that, but I've had people in Paris and London put up my wallpaper in their bars and restaurants bathrooms.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're a little more
Oh,
liberal
then
there, a
you
little
guys-
more,
That's true.
a little more freeing there, I think. And
yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Open-minded.
America's so uptight.
someone's
Yes.
got it. Someone's
Yeah.
got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
I
Might be our powder room at our house.
It might be.
We're thinking about it.
That wall right
It
It
there.
would be
Not
pretty
bad.
good. It'd be
Yeah.
pretty
I got
good.
a perfect wall.
Yeah, people would when they come to our house and use our like powder room, they would
Yep.
just die. We got to do it.
We might have to.
Oh,
We'll think about
hell
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll think about it when we come
Yeah,
down.
it's so good. Yeah, it's really, really fun. And they also do the one of the naked guy scene. You know about all my vintage
Yes.
porn, right?
Yep.
Oh
sure
yeah,
do.
I'm getting there. I got some questions on. I got some
Oh,
questions
okay.
on this. So we want to go. Let's just go there right now.
Let's go. It's a segue.
Now, I've
Right on.
I've noticed you have all kind of vintage. Did you call it vintage?
Yeah, vintage
porn?
70s porn.
Okay.
Vintage 40s and 70s porn, yeah.
Oh, 40s and 70s. Okay. Now, have you ever seen the statue of David?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I look at the statue of David, and then I look at
You
your
relate?
vintage
No.
porn, no, Kylie,
Oh, my God.
no.
Where are you going with this?
Okay, I'm going with this because all these men have really plump,
Plump.
really
eh?
plump, nice butts,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
and kind
they
of
do.
and kind of big dicks.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
do.
so I'm going to ask you, did you ever think about like the statue of David? Is that considered art that you would put on your on one of your
It's just
things?
not as fun to look
just
at.
for other people?
If I put
like
no,
Like you?
Well, I
nobody
don't know.
wants to see
I don't know.
that
I don't know if
fucking
people
little
want to.
baby birdie. Nobody wants to see that fucking baby bird he has between his legs.
Right.
Right.
Because I was just looking at the pictures and I'm like, isn't there just like a statue of David looking guy?
I wasn't there when you were looking at it, but were you like looking at those pictures and then did you like look down and
No,
look
I
back
didn't.
up like, huh?
No, I didn't.
Right.
Contemplating life?
Right. No, listen. All of those.
Oh, go ahead.
Here's what I say to people when they come in. It'll be like some young couple here on their like 1-year anniversary or her birthday, and they're in their little sundress and their espadrilles, and I'm like, "Welcome to the gallery. You know, this is my main room," and blah blah blah. And they say, "If you haven't seen any really big juicy dicks yet today, follow me, and I'll show you." And the husband will just get all like cheeky
Offended,
and
yeah.
red and
Oh yeah.
like, you know, and then she's like, "Oh, I guess I could see one." And then she follows me, and then it's all downhill from there. And then she starts telling me about her dirty Uncle Joe who works at the camp.
Right. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. And the next thing you know, they're swilling the champagne, and she leaves, and her cross is turned around backwards and upside down. And Joe doesn't know. I mean, the guy doesn't know who he married.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like, what kind of store did I just walk
Yeah.
into? We're not
Never
coming
coming
back.
to
here.
Palm Springs again.
It's so good. It's so good because you never know. You know, people come in and they're just like all buttoned and uptight, and then they don't know that what kind of experience they're going to have. So I really get to give them the work.
Nice.
And
You know,
so
Yeah.
yeah, the work is good. And I don't know if you know this. I don't know if I had this routine when you were here. When did you guys come in?
January.
Yeah, we were there around January 3rd, right after New Year's.
Okay. And when you were in here, it's doubtful that anybody's credit card declined. Is that fair enough to say? Oh, you would know because
Oh, yeah.
I would have done it. So
Right.
what happens is if
Okay,
somebody
yeah.
comes in and talks and then their credit card declines,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's probably an embarrassing moment. And it doesn't happen that often.
Right.
But I pull out my slide whistle and I do this.
Oh.
What do
And
people
they're like-
do?
Oh, they're like, "Oh God, please don't blow that whistle. I'll use another card." I'm like, "No, it's too late. The machine already said what it said."
Like, nope,
So-
it's not for you.
And then I keep doing it until the card clears. And
Oh.
everybody in the gallery starts laughing. And when the card finally clears, they start clapping and
Everybody-
screaming.
Applaud you. You go get him a glass of champagne.
Oh my God, it's so funny because you know it's an embarrassing. And there are
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that come in from other countries, and you know maybe their card's not working properly here
Right.
in America.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just to further push them out in the cold in their underwear and isolate them.
Right.
It just makes me so happy.
You just like to
And
push
then I
people.
redeem them with like a cookie.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's good.
I'm like a Sour Patch Kid, if you're familiar with them.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Sweet and sour.
Yeah.
Sour than
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, sour than sweet. Like, no, I didn't mean to push you. But here we are.
But look where we're at now.
Yeah. So my vintage porn, I don't know if you know this, but
Mhm.
so there's pictures of guys peeing.
Yes.
Yeah. Saw that.
And those photographs, that photograph as well as a few choice others, fell out of the back of a picture Right.
Oh.
that I purchased from an old Christian woman
Oh.
at an antique shop outside of Los Angeles.
No, for real?
Yeah.
So
for
it
real.
is like legit vintage.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I was
And
just
it-
kind of wondering if you did it and then made it
No,
look
no.
vintage.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
not only legit vintage. It's legit vintage secret porn, hidden,
Oh.
Right. Yeah.
which
'cause-
makes it even better.
Yes.
right.
The twist in all of this is that the picture in the front of the frame is that of a 1940s German nun.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah, and I
That
have
is
that picture too.
Wow.
So listen, so I restored them all, I made them into dishes, the nun and the guy's peeing and other various ones, the X-ray of a blowjob, so on and so forth. And I put them in the window of the gallery with the nun. And I thought, ha, look at me, so funny, so clever. And all of a sudden, all these fucking nuns started coming in.
Oh.
And it freaked me out so bad, I had to take the nun out.
They were coming into the shop to look at this stuff?
Yeah. I'm like, where the fuck are you all coming from?
Where are they coming from?
Yeah.
Did they buy anything?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Just checking. I don't know.
I mean, I would have, if they had said, oh, I'd like this, I would have given it to them.
Right.
My gift to the Catholic Church.
Yeah, there you go.
Or maybe they
no,
knew the
that's where it
lady,
came
the
from.
nun.
Nuns, real live,
Interesting. Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
You hardly don't see nuns anymore around. Like I don't.
No, well, they're out there roaming around just like old
Yeah, roaming around Palm Springs.
aging Charles stars. Yeah.
You guys get a lot of Have you ever had like an Amish person come in your store? Amish?
No.
Do Amish people shop?
I don't know. I'm just saying. When you said nuns, I was thinking, did Amish people ever come in there? I don't know.
No, that's kind of close, but this is so weird. You know what I have that's really good is I have people that come in and they pretend that they're somebody. And I call them self-important nobody.
You mean like they think they're like they pretend they're a movie star or something?
Oh, exactly.
That's pretty
And they'll come
interesting.
in-
Like wear some fancy sunglasses and
Oh, yeah.
decked out.
And they have really long strides, kind of like Sideshow Bob in the
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Right.
And they'll be like, "Oh, I'm here buying for my 5th house,
Oh.
and would you get a pen and paper because I want you to take notes of everything I'm going to buy."
Okay. Yes.
And so I will be like, "Oh, certainly. One moment, please," and I'll get like my imaginary pen and pad,
Got it.
and they're like, "Are you writing this down?" I say, "Yes, I'm getting it all." And they'll look at me like, "But there's no pen and pad." I'm like, no, I understand. Like, if you think you're going to be the one controlling this fucking charade,
Right.
you're wrong. I'm in charge of this, not us.
That's
And this
wild.
one guy said to me, he's like, "Would you go outside and make sure that the paparazzi aren't following me?"
What?
And I said, "Well, why would they be following you? Just check."
Right.
Okay. Just check. Just go check for me.
That is
So I'm like,
funny.
"Okie doke." So I go outside and I check. And of course, there's nobody there.
Yeah, you're
Right.
like, it's all clear.
And I come back in and I said, "I see a couple." He's like, "Oh."
I knew it. I knew it.
Like, "Oh, God." Really? And I said, "What? Why would they be following you?" He said, "I'm a famous set decorator."
Oh.
Oh.
And I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, what shows did you work on?"
Right.
And he said, "I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, The Jeffersons," like all these shows
All like
where
Right.
everybody's dead.
Right.
Like everybody from that show is already long past, like the Dick Van Dyke Show, the Mary
Oh, my
Tyler Moore
gosh.
Show.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, like, no, you didn't.
Right. So how can I confirm this?
Right?
You're just crazy.
But I'm like, "Okay, cuckoo bird, I'm all for you. I'm right here playing along."
Please buy something.
That's
now.
another coaster. Your coaster could be, "You're not that cool."
Yeah.
You're not that famous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I do that. I don't know if you were going to speak to this, but I do that kooky sign in the window. Did you know I do a
can't-
kooky sign?
Yes. I did go back. Yep.
What? I don't know.
Okay.
It changes.
So it's an old sandwich sign that I
Yeah.
bought from a restaurant supply place that I happened into once when I was driving to Los Angeles. I had eaten breakfast, and it gave me the worst, and I had to get off the freeway. So I went into this restaurant supply place
Right?
in Fontana, which is a horrible place. Don't ever go.
I don't think I've ever stopped there.
No one should. That's
Right.
like where the serial killers are.
Okay, great.
And me with my spastic colon.
Right.
So I went in and I asked for the restroom when I went, and I saw that they were going out of business, and they had this sandwich board. It was like $10, and it was big with these old letters that you'd put in.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
now I
said, "Oh, I'm
remember.
gonna buy that."
Now I remember.
I can't remember
Okay,
what it
yeah.
said, but yeah.
Yeah.
So every week or so, I change what I'm going to say on the sign, and I say something horrible
Right.
or kooky or
Right.
fun. And everybody takes it seriously because people are nitwits.
Right. Like, how could he?
right
How could he
now-
put that on there?
Right. Who does he think he is? So right now, it says free curbside anal bleaching today only. And people come in and they're like, what appointments do you have? And I'm like, we're full up today, Mrs. Rosencrantz.
Right, yeah.
You never knew so many people wanted it until
put
you
your
had to
name on the.
sign.
You tell me put
God.
them on the waiting list.
And it's 112 degrees here today.
Oh,
like, nobody's going near your ass with bleach and a toilet brush.
Hey, that's a picture.
Right.
That's a picture for the paparazzi,
Ooh,
though.
right. Oh, yeah.
It's the fuck. That's the truth.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
let's go on the sidewalk and bleach your asshole, and the paparazzi can get some
Right.
pictures, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. I originally did that sign during the when the pandemic first started,
Ah.
and
That's a
it
good one.
ended up on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
It
Oh,
did?
wow.
Yeah, and then the French press picked it up, and they were like, "Look at these Americans, so stupid with
That's
their stupid
classic.
anal bleaching. They don't take
Yeah.
this." Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm doing God's
That
work
is
down
so.
here.
That,
You
yeah,
are.
that is so funny. I love
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of,
And-
Nelson had told us that at one point there was maybe like a Bravo TV show or something, or you had contacted them, or they contacted you.
They contacted me.
Yeah. What did that? How did that go down?
Well, like most things,
Right.
right down the drain. No, I just
Right.
say it like that. It was a person in Hollywood who I think just worked at a movie theater
Oh.
in like Oakland. But when he came in here to the gallery, like he thought he was like
Hot shit.
one of the Coen brothers or something.
Right.
Yeah. And it turns out he was a special nobody.
You get a lot of imposters in that store, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's very funny. So, and I can see through a bad story like Grandma's underpants. So nobody's getting anything over on me.
Right.
So, I mean, there have been a couple times people have wanted to do something back when reality shows were like really big and first starting, not now. Like, we're all fucking sick of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Do you watch any
Except for
reality
my-
shows
Like,
at all?
although he still watched them, but yeah.
Well, you know what? My Strange Addiction.
Oh.
I watched
Oh.
My Strange Addiction,
Wow.
which is just so crazy.
I didn't know that was
Yeah.
still on.
I didn't know it was still
Yeah.
on either.
Well, it's on Hulu. It's like,
Okay.
Monique, well, stop eating those sofa cushions.
Oh, they eat some weird stuff.
I know. I love that. Back to the poppers.
Yeah.
Right. I literally, listen to this. This is really funny and kind of horrible,
Uh-huh.
but I know you're the perfect ones to tell.
All right. Let's hear it.
I had a couple in the other day, and they said, "Oh my gosh," they were this young couple, but they were like Bob and Bob and Mary from like North Carolina, and they were like, he was like, "Look, honey, there's a coaster that says condoms prevent minivans," and she's like, "Oh." And I said, "Oh, do you find that amusing? That's the first coaster I ever did." He said, "Oh, that's really funny because we have 5 children."
And a
And of
minivan.
course, I was immediately disgusted, and I said, you can flip her over and fuck her in the ass.
Oh my God. What'd you say?
And he was just like, oh, like he so wants to do it, but he was just like, "I'm not having it." And I almost said, and what I wanted to say was, I shouldn't make assumptions. That's probably what you do with your guys down at the clubhouse.
Oh my God.
Right? Oh, but God, it was so good.
That's a good one.
And I was like, I hope they don't find that offensive.
Well,
Like,
Well-
stop having kids. 5. That's too many.
That's a lot.
5 kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 3 brothers and sisters. So there's 4 of us. That's enough.
That's enough.
You're right.
And then I just had, we had, not Coachella. What's the one after that? Oh,
Stagecoach. Yeah.
Stagecoach. Yeah.
These 5 women came in. Young, like late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
All in like these horrible, like prairie baby doll dress kind of
Oh,
things. But not
okay.
baby doll, prairie dresses.
Okay.
They were dressed like Sarah Huckabee at a press conference.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
sounds,
it.
yeah, like
Seriously.
Holly
So there's
Hobby
the
or like
visual.
Holly Hobby or something.
Like Holly fucking Hobby.
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, "Hi, where are you all visiting them from?" And they're like, "Oh, we're all from Alabama."
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Did you come out? Did you all come out for Stagecoach, or are you here for abortion?"
Oh my God.
And they were like, dead flat serious. And they were like, "Oh, we're here for Stagecoach." I said, "Oh, you don't have to tell me the truth." I said, "It's okay. It's okay if you're here for the abortions. You're in the right state. We'll take care of you." I said, "Actually, Nelson could do it in the back."
Oh my God.
So funny. And they were like, "Who's Nelson?" And then Nelson comes out.
He's all, it's me.
You know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So funny. Oh my God.
It also makes extra cash on the side.
Right.
The back,
Yeah.
the back room.
Yeah. Of course, they didn't buy anything.
Oh.
Right. When Stagecoach and Coachella are there, is your business like packed, or is there's a lot of people down there at that
It's
time?
horrible.
Oh.
No.
It's horrible.
No. Yeah, because they're not buying anything.
They're just,
Just looky loose.
They're all high. They're all on drugs.
Oh, yeah.
I did make a coaster for the Coachella girl, and it says, "Oh, nice. So good." Well, first of all, it all started because this girl came in like a couple years ago, and she was like this skinny. She was just like, and like she weighed all of like 70 pounds,
Right.
and she dropped her bag of Coke in here,
Oh, whoops.
a big bag of Coke.
Oh.
And we didn't see it, and she didn't know she dropped it, and she left. This was like 11 in the morning. And later, these customers came in. They're like, "Did you know that there's a huge bag of Coke over in the other gallery?"
I did not.
And we were like, "No." And so she, like right at 5 minutes to 5 when we closed, she came back in. She's like, "Hi,
I'm back.
I was in earlier. Did I drop anything?" And we were like what? Your pants, your dignity.
Right.
Like, no, what? And she was like, and we made her describe everything, and she was just like a sweaty mess.
Yeah.
'Cause evidently
Exactly
she'd
what
been
it
looking
looked
for
like. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she was so jittery and nervous.
Oh.
And we're like, "Is this what you're looking for?" She was like, "Oh God, you have it, yeah."
Oh my
She's
God.
like, my boyfriend told me, "Don't you lose this." You know, and she promptly loses it, you know, immediately when she comes down. So we gave it back to her. She's like, "You want to do some with me?" And we were like, "Yeah, no thanks."
That's a nice offer.
So I did a coaster just because of her. And it says, "I wish I had mental stability, but all I have is this tight little pussy."
I've seen that one.
God,
Have you seen it?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
wish I had mental
What's even-
stability.
What's weird is when like an old man buys it.
Right.
So understandable.
Yeah.
So like, what?
I'm
Who
like,
are you
"What?
buying
No."
this for?
Like, "No, sir. No,
That's
sir.
not for you.
That's not for you. Put that back. Stick your hands out of your pants, you dirty pickle." Right? Oh God.
Hey,
Oh my God.
I was reading on your about on your website, and by the way, that's michaelweems.com. If you want to go there, it's a good website.
Yes,
It's a good website.
thank
It's very
you.
informative, and it says you kind of you worked for Gucci and Tiffany at one time. I remember asking you when I was talking to you earlier.
I did work for Gucci. And I worked for Tiffany as well. I worked for Gucci in the 80s, and I had never been anywhere but like the beach. And they're like, "You're the luggage manager."
Oh.
And they're like, "You're going to teach people how to pack their luggage for like trips to Egypt." And
Oh.
like, you know, and I was like, "What? You just put your bathing suit on there, and then you throw your T-shirts over on that side, and
Right.
you zip it up." But
Yeah.
You got to put it in a Gucci bag.
Right.
dude, you've got to put it in a Gucci piece of Gucci luggage. Working at Gucci was the craziest fucking experience.
Oh.
Oh my God. First of all, it was when Gucci, like nobody was buying Gucci except really old people.
Okay.
And this was in Washington, D.C. And it was a franchise store. It was beautiful. It was brand new. And it was run by these two old brothers. Oh my God. It was like Mr. Burns, and if Mr. Burns had a twin. And they would come into the store, and they were like the meanest, most horrible people.
Really?
And horrible. And they would be, if they didn't like the look of somebody, they would come over to me, and they would, because I was the tallest guy and the biggest guy in the front of the store. They'd be like, Michael, you go follow him
Oh.
very closely. I was like, what?
Why?
I'm like, and he like wanted me to push him out of the store, but with my body. And I'm like, young. I'm like, I'm not going to get beat up or shot.
Right.
So anyway, they made up. Oh God, I don't even know if I should say it. It's so crazy.
Go ahead.
I had this tough German lesbian manager of the store.
Right.
And she had this lover who was this little bull dyke with these two huge standard poodles.
Oh.
Oh my
And
God.
they were all dressed in like Chanel. Not
Okay.
the poodles, but the women.
Right.
Okay.
And they were like, and the woman would come in with these poodles, and those dogs would just pee and shit all over
Oh
everything
my
in the
gosh.
store. And they'd have the poor guy in the back come clean it up. And
Oh.
Like these
Wow. I mean, I
crazy
can picture
people.
this. I can't picture dogs pissing and shitting in the store, but I guess
Right.
I mean, geez.
well, that was the biggest excitement we had. Yeah. Other than Ethel Kennedy coming in,
Oh.
drunk off her ass. Yeah. Trying to squeeze that big potato of a foot into a small size 6 Gucci loafer.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Potato of a foot.
Kylie, don't you like Gucci?
I
God.
love a Gucci.
Kylie likes Gucci.
Oh yeah, Gucci shoes are good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
They're
that coaster.
my
I'm gonna
most
get.
comfortable shoes.
I'm getting that coaster for you, Gucci bitch.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Gucci
great.
bitches, yeah, that's first-hand experience. Yeah, Gucci. And what would happen is the store, you could hear a pin drop, and it was really dark and elegant. And this diplomat's wife came in, and they were like fawning all over her back in the ready-to-wear section, where like blouses were like $1,800 each back
Yeah.
then. This was back in like
oh my gosh, back
1985.
then, yeah.
It's so insane.
Yeah.
And so she goes into the VIP dressing room, and they bring her champagne and all this stuff. And she's in there with like $80,000 worth of clothes. And they're like, okay, she's not coming out.
Uh-oh.
And they knock on the door, and she's not answering. And they're like, what do we do? What do we do? I don't know. She's this diplomat's wife. I think from, I don't know what country, but a big country, an important country. And they go, and Petra's like, the manager's like, I'll do it. Get away. I'll go in and take care of this. You all are so stupid. She goes in. As soon as she goes in, he sees the woman has these huge scissors, and she's cutting up all the clothes into shreds.
Holy
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Like a fucking kook.
Did they call the cops on
And-
her?
No.
Well, wait, no, they can't.
Yeah.
So Petra's like,
Right.
what do you think you're doing? And the woman lunges at her, and they get in like a brawl, a fucking beat down, hair.
Oh my
pulling,
gosh, with some
fist
scissors.
whip brawl.
That's insane.
And I'm just up in luggage. Like,
You're like, I'm just gonna,
yeah, I think I'll go dust.
yeah.
I think,
I see a dust
Right.
bunny.
right.
oh my
Wow.
God, it was so good. And so, yeah, because she had diplomatic immunity, like
Right.
nothing
Yeah.
happened
Yeah.
to her.
No, yeah, I guess you
But
can't call the
Pet-
cops on her.
The manager came out of there, nails all fucked up,
Oh,
too
no.
broken, bloody.
Oh.
Oh, God. It was priceless. Good time. Any high-end retail is a fuck show
I believe
could
that.
see that. Yeah,
I
I
heard-
believe
some
that.
believe that. Yeah.
because people are cuckoo birds.
Right.
People are.
Yeah. I love cuckoo birds. Right?
Couldn't
You
tell.
love cuckoo birds.
Obviously.
Here we
Yeah.
all
Yep.
are.
I'm
Yeah. Here we all are. That's your whole story. You get
Oh, God.
million-
That's going to be on my tombstone.
right.
Right? God. Ask me another question.
Well, the other question was the Tiffany thing, and then also the candle thing that for the Academy Awards thing.
Candle.
Oh, yeah.
I read that, so
You
I'm just
know-
going off of what I read.
Well, I was okay. So I worked for Tiffany and Company back in the 90s in Washington, D.C. And that was a great experience. And I learned an enormous amount there. Also a cuckoo company with cuckoo people, but not as bad as Gucci in the 80s.
Right.
And not by a long shot.
Hey, did you
anyway,
see that show? What was it called? Something with Gucci?
House of Gucci.
The House of Gucci, the movie.
I did see it.
That's what I think
did
of
see it. I
when
mean,
you
it's
were.
all crazy. I mean, they're all just kooky Italian,
Right.
right? I mean, the House of Fendi with that Carla Fendi, she should be driving a truck in Paramus, New Jersey. You know,
Yeah.
and it's all just cuckoo birds. Americans love Italian designers and European designers. They just love it, and and so and then the problem is the people that work for some of these really high end companies, they let it go to their head. They think they're Coco Chanel, or they think they're Ralph Lauren.
Yeah. I get that.
And you know that they're breathing this rarefied air. And don't get me wrong, some of the people that work in these stores are making like $400,000 to $900,000 a year in commission.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's not like they're just some dingy clerk. Not by a long shot.
Yeah.
Some of them are making serious money. So, not that you should speak down to any salesperson wherever you are, but, they probably make more than the rest of us.
Right. Yeah, no kidding.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
I never thought of that, but yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. So anyway, Tiffany's was a great experience. And what I learned from there was how to set a beautiful table and how to bring whimsy, fun to the tabletop. So, like, I just launched my brand new collection of dishes.
I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, you did? Yeah. We just put them up today. They're so beautiful. I'm so proud of them. They're all handmade in Portugal. Ooh. They're fine bone china porcelain, and they're all based on my love of 1930s Bauhaus design.
Oh, I can see
from
that.
Europe.
So, what kind of customer would buy that?
There's like 5 different types of people that would buy it. One, a client that loves that collection of art and those colorful graphics, and they would hang them on the wall in their house, in their kitchen or their dining room or something like that, which is a great look. 2, somebody that loves to set a beautiful table. 3,
that's Kiley.
Bauhaus and aficionados. Yeah. People that really love just clean lines and not scarcity, sparsity, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
They want really clean simplicity. That's really what I'm looking for. And they're very balanced. Yeah. So I'm thrilled. And I have 2 other series of dishes that I'm waiting to do, but I have 1,400 of these dishes. So,
wow.
I don't have room to do any more just yet.
So do you get people that come to your place, they want these really elegant dishes or pieces of china, and they're saying, oh, we're going to go to this place and we're going to get these things. Maybe we saw them online, and then they walk into your shop and then they get hit by a dick or something. And they go, whoa, what is this shop?
You know what? It's so crazy. It's so true. Or their credit card declines, and then they get the flute.
They get the whistle, yeah.
They get the whistle. Right. Or they get me with my pants around my ankles or something. Right. Dirty Uncle Carl comes out.
Right.
My alter ego. No, but you know what? The people that come in for that, they don't even see that other stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, they're so focused on the dishes that they want, or
well, they're missing out.
Not even in their periphery.
Right. That makes sense.
It's like it's almost like there's 2 or 3 different clients. Some people just come in for that, the fun stuff, the cookie stuff, and then other people just come in that know my history from Tiffany and the things I made
want
for
that
the Bush
kind of
White
stuff,
House,
yeah,
right,
and all the elegant stuff, and they know that history with me, and so that's what they're looking at.
Yeah, like me personally, I came into your store, I wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't look at a dish at all.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had them. Kiley did. She saw everything. Yeah. So it just depends what you're looking for.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And what catches your eye and your attention. I love dishes because when I grew up, my mother was a horrible cook.
Right.
And so she had horrible dishes. So I was like,
right.
At least something on the table should look beautiful. So at the time when I started all this, I couldn't cook. I can now, post-pandemic. But just the ability to have a beautiful table makes everybody feel better.
Yeah. Do you have dinner parties and stuff at your house?
I don't, because I hate people. But if I did, I would have my dishes.
You just have the table set. No one's around it.
I have the table set, and I have people sitting there. They're just not real people.
Right. Yeah.
Mannequins.
Yeah. Some blow up dolls, and it's nice. Hey,
you
know what? You don't mess up the dishes that way.
Exactly.
They also just say nice and pretty.
It's never been used.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I do like to entertain. I just haven't done it in a while. What is it? The cobbler's children never has shoes.
Right.
Yes.
Are you like
so,
are you like when you're in your shop, you're an entertainer, you're talking to people, you're
yeah,
everything, and you go home and you're real quiet.
exactly.
And you just
I go
watch
home.
TV or something. You're like, okay,
Right.
I need my silence now,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of like that too. I'm kind of like
I believe that.
I'm
Eric.
outgoing, but I'm kind of to
Quiet
myself
then,
and
yeah.
quiet. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can go out to dinner and have a nice relaxing dinner, or I'll go out to dinner by myself, and I'm like, I want to sit in the back of the restaurant.
Right.
Don't want to talk to anybody. But then, of
Yeah.
course, I end up talking to people. and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
they
you start
start
talking to
joining
people.
me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I
But
get
yeah,
that.
I'm really, because it takes a lot to do this all day. I'm on like all
Oh
day long.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You're like
And so,
yeah, you're almost putting on a show almost, and
It's a show.
you're entertaining people. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
part of the experience when you come to your
It's true.
store.
you know,
when
thank
you come to
It's
Michael Weems
important-
Collection, you get an experience, right?
You do.
Yeah, you get dinner and a show. And, it's important because I'm so happy and flattered that people love what I make
Mm-hmm.
and love what I do. They don't have to walk in my door, but they
Mhm.
do. And
Yeah.
I opened my gallery back during the pandemic, and
Oh.
nobody was shopping anywhere.
Right.
So I had a really sharp pencil, and I had a good business model. And you just have to be nice and talk to everybody
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
and laugh with them because people want to have a good time, and they're
Mhm.
here on vacation. So, and I want to have a good time. So it's not like, people come in and they're like, "Oh, you're so nice. You spoke to me," and I'm like, "Well, why wouldn't I?" And they're like, "Well,
Right.
I've been in 10 shops and nobody's even said hello." It
Oh.
blows my mind.
Right. How
Yeah.
satisfying
Why
is that when
wouldn't you
people
say
come
hi?
and how satisfying is that when people come and they give you that compliment and then they love the artwork that's there and they just say, "Oh my God, I
Yeah.
can't wait to take this home." I mean, you just feel like the cat's meow once those people leave. You're just like, "Man, this is great."
Yeah, I'm really flattered. I'm so flattered that people
Mhm.
like my things as much, and they're so kind to me. I mean, I've had other jobs. Nobody ever thanks you.
Yeah,
They-
the fucking
Yeah.
they're
dog,
like,
dog you're
"Okay,
shitting in
see
the
you
lobby
tomorrow."
in Gucci. Look at that.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Exactly. Every time I talk to you guys, I'm going to tell you a new Gucci story
Ooh.
because it's just unbelievable.
That
But no,
is
I'm really grateful. Excuse me. I'm really grateful for
awesome.
doing this and getting to have this experience with people. And people are like, "Oh my God, as soon as we get off the plane, we come right here because we want to see what's going on."
Yeah, we're coming. That's
It's really nice.
in
I
October.
know,
We're coming.
Yeah, we're like, we gotta go to
But-
the store.
But yeah, I really admire
I
that.
can't
I love that.
wait.
I love that.
I hope we can do something fun when you're back here.
Yeah,
Me
yeah, we should.
too.
We're coming. We're actually renting a house, and we're gonna be with our. We kind of travel with these two other couples, and then
Winger.
and we
What?
yeah.
One of them's his brother.
One's my
so-
brother and sister-in-law. So I don't know what's going down, but
Oh God. I'll leave a pineapple out in the gallery for you.
yeah, there you go, there you go. We're definitely gonna bring them to your shop. They'll love your shop. They're gonna think it's so funny.
Right on.
And then, hey, I was going to ask you, and Kylie did not want me to ask you this, but
What?
I want to ask you this.
Oh, that's the best kind of
Well,
question.
it's not a crazy question,
It is
but
not at all.
the girl that won American Idol,
See?
she's from Palm Springs, right? Do you know this?
No, I don't.
He doesn't
fucking
watch.
know.
Yeah.
Well, see, he goes, see, well, he won't know this, but I was like, she's from Palm Springs. They
But
didn't have
who
some
what?
kind of
He does. If
parade or
you don't
something?
watch American Idol.
Well, then Kylie was
She's
right.
like
Don't
a
ask him.
12-year-old girl.
No, she's like, I don't know how old she is, but
I
she
don't
probably
know how old she is
young.
either.
But I just thought
'Cause I
maybe
don't
they
watch
shut
it
down the
either.
streets or something, and you saw something by there. But I was always,
No,
oh,
I
she's
wouldn't
from
know
Palm
her.
Springs.
She might have stolen something in here once. I
Wasn't
don't-
she kind of like Amishy-ish? Like weird
Oh
like
God,
that?
you and that Amish.
She's probably that
No,
skinny girl that dropped the coke.
You're fucking right. Oh, I'm sure she's dead. That was pure fentanyl.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, literally that weekend that happened, like 7 people died from bad.
Oh,
from
shit.
fentanyl
Oh
laced
man,
coke.
that's so
So
scary,
literally,
man.
she could be dead.
You could be right.
Right.
Yeah.
Who knows what's in that bag?
Another lost
Right.
customer.
Ugh.
It's so crazy.
You
But
could
now,
have
what
bought
were you
something
saying about
before.
her? What'd you say?
She could have at least bought something before.
Yeah.
You should have made her
fuck
buy something before you gave her the bag
You
back.
should have.
I should have.
Right.
I really should have.
At least an ornament or something.
I have the most horrible things coming for the holidays. You're just not.
Oh.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get to
so
see him
good.
in October because we'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
right before the holidays there.
You totally will get to see them in October.
Yeah, I think we're coming around October 10th ish.
Think
We
something
set the
like
dates.
that,
I
yeah.
can't remember what it is there. So, and I have some other friends that live down there too. So we're gonna go see them and
Oh, right on.
yeah. And so should be a lot of fun.
That's perfect.
I just want to tell you this right now, and I'm going to say it right now. At the beginning of this interview, I forgot to hit record
I
at
think
the
you
very
were
beginning.
nervous and
No,
flustered.
I wasn't nervous because we were doing the one thing, and I didn't hit record, so I missed our little intro to you. But I just want to say that your shop's name is Michael Weems Collection, correct?
Yes, with an S on the end of Weems. Yeah.
Weems.
Yes,
Yep. And I'm not making that mistake anymore. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna get fired here, man. I'm gonna get slapped by a dick.
You are going to end up on a coaster.
Yeah, I'm gonna get slapped by a dick in the face.
Exactly.
I'd like to see
That'll
that.
be twice today. Right?
And people can go to your website at michaelweems.com.
And you should go, people.
That's
And you
correct.
should go to that because it's a good website. You can order stuff
Thank you.
there. You send it. You ship
Yep,
out, right?
mhm.
Ship all over the world. Yeah.
Can you ship those poppers?
It's an ornament. Oh.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
it's
real
an ornament.
poppers.
Oh. I don't know if he sells real
Oh,
poppers.
okay,
I think
never
that's
mind.
I don't sell real poppers,
Oh,
but
okay.
I can ship my fake poppers.
Oh, okay. You can ship those. And then you're always on Instagram, and I think it's at Michael Weems.
Yes, the
Instagram.
Michael Weems Collection.
The Michael Weems Collection, and everybody should
I
check.
think it's
Everybody should
ordered-
check that out. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And yeah, so we're gonna I'll fill in I'll fill in we skipped our first like 2 minutes for some reason, so I'll fill that in once we get off the air here. But it's been
Patch it in.
it's been a pleasure talking to you, and
It has been.
I've been so excited just
Thank
because
you.
I felt that I kind of knew you. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I mean, and I'm not one of those guys in the
It's
pictures or
comfortable.
anything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He has a
Yeah,
comfort
very
that you,
comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah, and I have an obsession with people that do what they want to do and can express themselves in the way they want to do and don't have any regret like doing that, because I think that's something that I have in my life. I'm trying to with the podcast and everything.
Yes, your authentic
I'm trying
self.
to be my authentic self. So I always work at that. So I think I attract to people that are like that. So that's what attracted me to your store and you guys and all that
Thank
kind
you.
of stuff. So
It's a really big. It's a bigger deal than I thought, Eric.
Mhm, I believe that.
Because so many people, like 99.5% of people, don't get to do that.
True,
they
yeah.
Right.
They don't get to orchestrate their life so that this works. I wrote it down. I wrote down, like, what do I want my life to look like?
Mhm.
I'm like, I want to be in Palm Springs because it's warm and sunny. I didn't
Right.
know a soul here.
Oh.
And I'm like, I want to do something artistic. I don't know what. And I want to have fun.
And you
I
did it.
didn't care about money, and I did it.
Right.
I didn't care about anything else, just fun, Palm Springs, and art. It's that simple. And yeah, I mean,
That's amazing.
Yeah, and so you're doing this wonderful thing too with this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, we really like it.
Right?
There's
I mean,
people out there.
you
Why,
really
why are
enjoy
you
it.
doing that? What are you doing that? I'm like, oh, I just like it. Yeah.
You know what? You
Fuck
never,
off, I like it.
Yeah,
Right.
it's your life. It's such a short life we have.
Right.
You may as well do exactly
That
what
is
the
true.
hot fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It
Love that.
all has to be authentic,
Yep.
and it all has to make you happy. Otherwise, you're just not going to be happy, and you get off point, and then you veer down a road you don't want to go down. So
Right.
it's better to stay here where it's a good thing. It's all good things.
Right. How hot is it in Palm
And-
Springs right now?
Ooh.
No, it's like 110.
Jesus, 110? You got air conditioning, right?
Hot. You can't. Yes. God damn. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's so hot. And everybody here is over 50. So you can't even look at a popsicle or dairy because everybody gets the squirt. Nobody can have a milkshake. We
Oh.
all glare at 5-year-olds who can still eat dairy.
Right, yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of that, what's up with the popsicle art?
Oh, yeah. What is the pop?
Oh.
What's
the
behind
meaning
that?
behind
Real
it?
quick, while we got you still.
Okay, so I started doing popsicles years ago with pills in them,
Yes.
and people loved them. They were so hard to make that I'm like, fuck it, I'm not doing it anymore. These are a pain in the ass because the pills would float and they would move and they would disintegrate and they would
Oh.
get goofy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, done. I'm done. And then I'm like, you know what? 5 years later, I'm like, I'm going to try it again. So I did it without the pills, and then it worked fabulously.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a new series of pills come the fall.
Okay.
Okay.
Popsicle pills.
Popsicle
Okay.
pills.
Popsicle pills.
Yeah.
No one will
So-
know, but
and-
if people want to see them, go to michaelweems.com. You can check them out.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
for sure. But anyway, Michael, thanks for being on our show. We'll see you in
Thank
October.
you so much.
And maybe
Thank
take a
you.
listen to this. If you like it, maybe we'll bring down our equipment. We'll do one from your shop. That'd be fun. We'll do a
I
live.
would love that.
We'll do a
My
live
customers
one.
would love you.
Yeah, we'll do a live
Whoa.
one.
Yes.
We'll pour some
A live one.
champagne and we'll
Yeah,
read.
right on.
Yeah, and we'll read.
Wear your assless cap.
Please do. Champagne and
Yeah,
poppers.
I can't wear assless anything because Kylie says my ass is starting to get like.
It does not look like those porn butts.
No, I don't know. I gotta start doing
that
some
is a
squats
high
or
bar.
something. I gotta do some squats. This shit's sagging.
Yeah, I know. I
you
know.
It doesn't get any
Quite
easier as you get
undone.
older, you know.
I know. I'm there with you.
Ah,
I'm there.
I know. It's just it's
Thank
depressing,
you,
but
guys.
at least you laugh every day, though.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Exactly. I love it.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes, thank
we've
you.
kept you long enough, and really appreciate everything you do. And thanks for being on our show. And I did send you a package coming with a bunch of swag and good stuff in there, so you
Oh,
should be
sweet.
getting it. You'll be getting it real soon.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend, you two.
Thank
All
you.
right.
You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go. We're keep going, Keeks.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so we had
Now the dog
Michael
barks.
Weems, man. That guy's funny. I mean, I wonder how this is going to
Oh
play
my God,
out.
he's a
Yeah,
hoot.
he is a hoot. But anyway, Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get those from Aislinn Mueller, and her handle at Insta is at This Essential
Do you think
Life.
any essential oils qualify as a popper, or do you just put it on after, like a lavender oil?
I think you
Calm
need it
down.
after to calm to soothe the burn or something like that. You know. Do you know what Michael should do in his shop though?
What should he do in the shop?
He needs a bottle of this.
Oh, you're throwing these in now? I
Honey,
thought you were going to
guess
throw them in
what
the
time it
middle.
is?
Nope,
Happy
okay.
hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits Vodka cocktail.
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
And I love you. And your Juicy Tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
And these two derelicts will shop at Michael Weems Collection.
That'll be an experience.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National.
Great American Storage
America.
and Reno Yard.
For all your outdoor storage needs. Yeah, so at the beginning of this podcast, we missed it. So
we had
hopefully
an intro. Are we just going to try to pull it off the iPhone?
I don't think we can.
Oh, you don't think
No.
you can?
No, but we'll talk to Dan
Oh,
about
I
this
hope
whole
that he
thing.
can.
But I don't know if we'll get the intro or not. But
That's damn it, because it had some good coaster footage.
I know. Well, hopefully, I don't know how we're going to do this. But anyway,
You know, Dan's
technical
got some
difficulties.
skills.
We'll talk to Podcast Dan, see if we can pull it out of his ass. And it was a pretty fun interview, actually.
It was a great interview.
You don't really have to interview him. He just talks.
You do not.
Yeah.
I had like maybe 10 words and a lot of laughs.
I thought you were going to have more questions for him, actually.
He kind of said everything I
know,
would have
I was
asked.
waiting for you to ask him some questions. I kept asking him questions, but yeah, I do admire that guy. I like that guy.
He's great.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him in
I
October.
like to hear all the backstories. That was really interesting.
Yeah.
And now I kind of want to buy a pill. Because
Yeah.
now that I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I was like, why am I going to do with the pill? But I like the backstory of the pill.
Right. I was not expecting that
I
at all.
wasn't either, and I
not
like it.
expecting that. Anyway, if you like this podcast, rate us a 5. Go to subscribe or follow us, and you can go to Apple Podcast or Spotify and rate us that 5. We love that. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners, hey, we didn't do a cheers.
What? Are we
We
going
didn't
to
do
edit
it
this
last
whole
call.
podcast? This is we're so unprofessional. God damn it.
You are so flustered from this big interview
because
today.
we were doing stuff so
I
differently
know, I
today.
know. That's why with the intro that we didn't get, it said you got to roll with the punches.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to do a cheers real
Anyway,
quick, and
dear.
then I'll end it up?
It's that time. Last call.
It might be first call for you.
Jeez, I'm so disappointed in myself.
Don't be.
Good thing I'm funny.
Yeah, right.
Right. Who we cheersing today?
We
This is
definitely
pretty
have
easy.
to cheers to Michael Weems
Yes, Michael Weems.
for being our first non-family member or friend guest.
Right. No, he didn't hold back at all
He
either.
did not. He did a great interview.
Good thing
We
we're
appreciate
explicit.
it. Right. I can't wait to do another one.
Right. Now, subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Michael, thank you. Love you, baby.
Love you, baby.